So in this video, we are going to create a pie chart. So let me hit my spacebar on keyboard to play the scene. Yes, so this is what our pie chart looks like. So we're gonna make 3 different animations of it, one for the purple, the pink, and the gray. So to begin with, let's create a new folder. So let's go to File, New Project, create a new composition, and name it pie chart. And then 5-second duration only, hit OK. Then create folder, one for the comp and one for the icon if we are going to use some icons. But yes, we did use some icons, so I'm going to import the icon by double clicking on the project panel. Look for the graduation hat and import, hit OK, then put this inside the icons. So always remember to save your scene before doing anything in long term. Anyways, so let's create some new layers in our working area. So here, right click, then go to new layer, and then let's create a shape layer. So in the shape layer, let's open this and add a contents. So go to add ellipse for the circular shape. Let's increase the size of this ellipse by 250 or bigger, like 400, better. And then let's create another ellipse. Let's duplicate that and then resize probably this 200 or 300. And then let's insert a fill. Go to fill, change the color of the fill, change it to white, and then 0, even, odd, and there. So we have this, and then let's create a controller in our shape layer. So let's go to effects control. Inside our shape layer, we could right click, go to effect, and then transition, and then radial wipe. Let's see if it's wiping. It is wiping. Great. So let's put an animation. So here, let's add a keyframe by selecting this, the stopwatch, or the stopwatch inside the effect, radial wipe here, so we can see this diamond. That is our keyframe, and then let's move it a bit here. Then let's add another keyframe. Let's make this 0. And then we have our first animated shape layer. Now we can duplicate this by renaming it first. Let's make it white. Let's duplicate this. Let's rename this pink. And then we will just animate the radial wipe. But first, let's change the color of the fill. Let's make it pink, or a bit pink, or just a bit pink. What does that even mean? Hit OK, and then go to our effects, radial wipe, and then the transition. Let's change it to, let's say, not 100 or not a 0, but say this one, say 70. And since it's moving on a different clockwise rotation, let's change this number from 70 to 70. Let's make this 0 or 100, so it would be invisible. So let's play it. Pink. 100, 170. Is it changing? Let's make it 74, whatever. Change the clockwise to counterclockwise. or clockwise. There, we have our second. And then for the last, we can duplicate this again. Rename this as blue. Let's change the color of it to blue. A bit subtle blue or purple. And then let's animate the radial wipe. So let me hit something that looks like an apostrophe in my keyboard, but it's not an apostrophe, it's above the tab and on the left side of the number 1. So when I hit that, I have a bigger view of my working panel. So let me move this keyframe to this area. Now that we have animated our layer 1 or the blue color, we can increase the size of it by just going to our ellipse 1 path. Let's open this and change the size. But first, before changing the size, let's create a keyframe. And then let's create a 1, 2, 3. So what I did was I pressed my control key, or I hold down my control key and use my arrow keys to make little steps in my working area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will increase the size. And then that's it. So let's see what it looks like when we animate this. And there we have it. We have our pie chart. So if you want to look at a bit different and not a hollow one like this one, we could change it by creating this or selecting these buttons. So first, let's go to fill 0, and then this one, let's go to fill again. Let's make this 0, and then let's go to our white, go to fill and make this 0. So now when we play it, it looks a little bit more different, right? Of course, you can add the other effects like some icons. You can add some icons here if you like and put it on different locations so that we can see what it looks like. Create a background, of course. So solid, and then this one. And there, we have our pie chart. Well, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.